Disney is at it again. You know, I don't really watch the superhero movies. I don't really watch Disney. But my producers, they're forcing me to watch this trailer because apparently Marvel, which is Disney, which is, I don't know, they're all like the same company now. Disney/Marvel has decided to make the Hulk a chick because they must have looked and they saw, okay, when they took Ghostbusters and made it the chick version of Ghostbusters, it completely bombed. And so they thought, okay, all these movies that we just redo but with girls are terrible and no one goes to see them. So you know what we should do? We should take the most masculine character in the history of fantasy and turn the character into a chick. I actually do not believe that this is real. I have to assume that this is ironic or like a late April Fool's joke or something, but they're calling it She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Let's roll the trailer.
Being a superhero is a trial by fire. Who's gonna protect the world if not people like you?
I'm gonna pause it right there. At least she's kind of hot.
It feels really hot in here. Is it hot in here?
You know, now what they've been trying to do is take all the hot characters and make them not hot because being attractive is regressive and reactionary and conservative. And so you see this all over the advertising now. Lingerie models and are just officiously not physically attractive. So, okay, at least all I saw was the view of this green monster from the back, and she looked, you know, not bad.
I'm Jennifer Walters. I'm a lawyer. I have great friends. Can we get some shots, please? It's an emergency. A demanding job.
We just started a superhuman law division, and I want you to be the face of it.
And a frustrating family.
Cause we didn't ask for this, but you still gotta deal with it. Your transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing. Oh. Bruce, kind of feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die.
Yes, yes, yes. No, no.
I just want to be a normal, anonymous lawyer.
Can you tell us where She-Hulk is?
Jen, you're a story now.
Girl, your ass
like
looks
her.
crazy right now.
Pause it. You'll like her when she's angry. You see, because you won't like the man. That's the line from the Hulk. You won't like me when I'm angry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I don't like you now.
And you won't because he's a man and you won't like him, but you will like her because she's a girl and girls are better at everything. And men are bad. And girls are good. The thing that girls are known for, of course, is their physical strength, right? That's what makes a girl a girl. We are told by feminism, of course, that is not the case, but that is what we are told. We are told that women can only have value if they just do all the stuff guys do. When women do the stuff that women traditionally and naturally do, like have babies, nurture, be the hand that rocks the cradle as the hand that rules the world, you know, any of that, that's worthless, that's terrible, that's mocked and derided. So they just need to punch people. That's what'll give women value. They need to do the stuff that men do not as well. That's what and then women will have value and you'll like her. You go, girl, you'll like her when she's angry. All right.
Girl, your ass looks crazy right now.
That was sort of my first comment.
You could be an Avenger.
Oh, I'm not a superhero. That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason. Is there anything more depressing than dating in your 30s?
Yeah, this is the best date I've had in a while.
Oh.
Should we split some fries?
Let's get those to go.
So I guess the one thing that's sort of sexually accurate here is that what the woman has done is basically just shoot up a bunch of testosterone. She's basically gone trans. That's what this show is about. It is now occurring to me. The show is about a transgender woman to man who just takes a bunch of magic serum known as testosterone and seems to look more masculine. And then what you see in that final scene is she's got an extremely increased sex drive. Usually, it's been a while since I've been on a date with a random woman, but usually on a first date, it's not the woman who says, "Hey, buddy, let's get out of here. Let's go. I'm going to pick you up and take you home and throw you on the bed," right? That's not what happens. But the woman is trans because she's the Hulk, so she's got all this aggressive, masculine testosterone floating through her, and so she gets this increased sex drive, which is what happens, by the way. I interviewed a gal who went on testosterone because she thought she was transgender, and then got off of it, and she said one of the first things that happened was she had a really increased sex drive. And then you see here this gal carries the guy and totally reverses the roles, and now the women are the men, and the men are, I don't know what the men are. I was hoping this was going to be ironic. I was hoping that this was going to be a kind of joke about, I was hoping beyond hope. Obviously, this wasn't going to be the case. But if it were a joke about how dumb the superhero genre has become and how tedious and how it's always the same movie, if it were a joke about feminism, you know, how we just need to take all the old normal stuff and then replace the men with women, and that's going to be so much, how original. All right, give me my $1 million. Here's my script. I just crossed out he and wrote she. If it were something like that, if it were a spoof, if it were like Deadpool, for instance, I could see it kind of working, but of course it's not that. You heard that feminist line right at the very top where the regular Hulk says something about how difficult things are going to be, and she says, "Oh yeah, that's every day for a woman. Oh, we're so put upon. It's just so hard being a woman. Gosh, you men you don't do anything hard. You don't, other than just like work all the time and go and fight wars and stuff and die earlier because of how hard you work. And yeah, your life is so easy. You're just like loafing Homer Simpson sitting on the couch. But we gals, you know, we bear the entire burden of society." And so you get that kind of a line right off the top. You realize she's being earnest. This is an earnest She-Hulk. The likelihood that I will watch this superhero content is exactly the same likelihood that I would watch any other superhero content. So I guess it has that going for it.